Hi guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Rachel, and if you are new here, thank you for tuning in. And whether it was the title of the video or the thumbnail, I am hoping you enjoy the content. And of course, if you're coming back as a subscriber, hi guys, thank you as always for tuning in. Thank you for coming back. I hope you've been well, and yeah, thank you for watching. So guys, as you can see by the title of today's video, we are doing something different. I wanted to do a version of a Zara come shop with me without actually buying all the pieces that I have my eye on, because there's a lot. Now, I did mention in one of my previous videos that I just want to do things a little bit different with regards to shopping and spending my coins. If I keep glancing at the viewfinder, it keeps going out of focus, so I'm just trying to make sure we're good. But I just wanted to essentially find a way to have a look at what Zara have without basically breaking the bank and buying absolutely everything and then returning a lot of them as well. So with that being said, what I'm going to do is literally share my screen with you guys and show you literally how I would go through the app, look at the pieces that I would add to my favorites, look at the pieces that I'll add straight to my basket, and then other pieces that I might just skip over altogether. So it is a different way of doing things, but let me know in the comments below how you feel about this. It is still my opinions. I'll still let you know what I'm interested in. And I appreciate a big part of the hauls is actually seeing the items on me. So I'm not saying I'm going to stop doing that, but there will be pieces I'll buy and there will be pieces that I'll just look at and maybe just add to my wish list because maybe it's expensive. I don't know, but let's see how we get on. So there is a really nice tool that Zara has in their app right now that will basically allow me to share a list with you guys of everything that I would add into my favorite / wish list. So check the description box as well, that will be there, and that will include all the pieces that I'm essentially going to talk about in this video today. So let's get into it. First things first, my love, I should have charged my phone. Second things first, what? Second things first? First things first, I should have charged my phone. Secondly, we've got a bit of wine, and I promise that is not why I can't talk. But it's a chilled video. I hope you guys enjoy it. But I'm going to share my screen. So let me actually make sure I'm screen recording. Otherwise, this whole video will not make sense. But so what I wanted to do is basically go into Zara. So if I go just back to the beginning, go into Zara and just like show you guys what I saw when I shopped their new in. Now, I've literally only just done this before recording a video, so we're going to talk through why I've added them to my list, so on and so forth. Also, I will then scroll through really quickly what they have in their new in section as well as their must-haves. When I go onto the app, those are the two sections that I check first. New in, because obviously it's all the new pieces, and then must-haves is a really nice sort of like, how would I say, tailored version of bits that they really think you might like. Now, to that point, I don't know if that's trend-led, I don't know if it's user-led or consumer-led, I don't know, but it is a little bit different to what you'd see in a new in. So those are the two sections I would usually go for. Now, before I go into those sections, let me actually show you what I've picked up in my favorites. So you've got a sneak peek of my basket, which I'll get into in just a second, but first things first, so this stretch knit top, I think this is a really nice piece if we're talking basics. If you are new to my channel, I'm someone who wears a lot of neutrals, what's new, and I really like basic pieces that you can basically like dress up, dress down, and just get like versatility out of it. So when I saw this stretch knit top, especially for the fact that it comes in 3 different colors, I thought this was a really nice one to have in your basket. Not too pricey as well. The only thing I would say is it is a cropped fit, which I'm like, maybe I would have preferred if it was a little bit longer because it does look very cropped. But it's in a knit material, which I thought was actually equally really nice. You can't see it too much in this one. So if we look at a different color, it's kind of like, I just really like the silhouette and I like the cut. So I thought that would be a good basic to have. Now for me, I think if I was to get, I would definitely go for the black, of course. And I do think this grey marl is a nice color too. So those would be the two that I would look at. So that was the first item in my list. As I've mentioned already, this is all part of the new in. With regards to sizing, so I'm a UK size 8, 10, basically 8 on top, 10 on bottom, although I would say like a 10 overall, near enough. And I'm about 5'6", 5'7" in height. So I will let you know what sizes I would get in these pieces as well. So for that first piece, it comes in a small, medium and large, which tells me I'd probably be okay with a medium, could have a small, but because it looks quite fitted, I would go for a medium. Second piece then, to show you guys, so this stretch knit top, again, knit, I actually really like the way they've styled it. it looks obviously a lot more dressed up and quite formal, but that cut on this top is stupendous. Like I love that. So I think that looks really, really nice as well. Definitely, I know silver is in. Silver and grey obviously complement each other very well, but I think with gold accessories as well, that could be a good one. I thought it might have a zip, but it doesn't. So yeah, this top I would say medium as well. I do not like clothes to be super tight on me, unless it's supposed to be like a bodycon fit. I like my clothes to sit but not cling to me. So I would typically go for a medium in that piece. This next one I actually picked up because I thought it, well I say picked up, but I added to my list because I thought it was a really nice color. $22.99, so a decent price, mid camel. They also have it in the white, was it ecru? And I don't know if this is a grey or black. I just really like the color, and I really do like the button details as well. So I thought that could be a nice touch, especially because, oh, actually, I don't know. I was going to say the buttons are functional. No, they do look functional. Yeah, they do look functional. So I thought that could be a nice touch. The only reason I probably wouldn't buy something like this is because I have something like it already. So that's the only reason, yeah, I would try and behave myself. Stay focusing. Next piece, I thought this was gorgeous. Now, I should be sitting a bit more to this side so you can see everything there. I thought this was a gorgeous piece because it's long line. I love long line tailored pieces. And I've got a video that's out already. If you haven't watched it, it would be my trends video. So it's actually good I've done this one afterwards because a lot of what I've seen really ties in with what I was talking about in that video, about all the trends you can expect to see this upcoming spring summer season, especially just in 2023 in general. Tailoring, whether it's more menswear, oversized tailoring, or just like blazers in general. You guys know I love my trousers. So yeah, when I saw this piece, I thought it was gorgeous. I love that it's got that boucle texture, which is another trend in itself. I didn't talk about it too much in my video, but that is something you will see. The lace, the sort of adornments, the embellishments, boucle, all of that stuff. The only thing is I think it'll be a bit thick, and I don't know if it looks too much like a coat for it to serve as just a blazer for me. And I know it should have the versatility of being a coat and a blazer, but I'm not 100% sure with this one. But I love the look of it, and the price is okay for the fact that you could probably wear it as a coat as well. But yeah, so that was the next piece. Now, oh, if I was to pick this up, I would say a size, so it has a smaller fit than usual. I would usually pick up my blazers in a large, which means I would go extra large for this one, especially because they've indicated it's got a smaller than usual sizing. So that's another reason why that could be hit or miss for me. Now this next piece, you're probably thinking, what on earth? The clogs. Now, I know this is going to be a hit or miss for some people, but if we're talking comfort and we're talking longevity and just pieces that I personally think make sense and I get a lot of wear out of, I love my Crocs. And I know these are not Crocs, but I think these could be a good variation of Crocs. They are black. I don't know what the material is. Okay, so it's not leather. That's what I know. So I just think it looks really, really nice. Like with some long wide leg trousers. This is like casual, I'm just running errands sort of vibe. And I definitely think as the weather gets warmer, I think they could be a lot nicer as well. Now I have a small shoe size. I'm a UK size 4, so Euro 37. So I know shoes like this for some ladies who have a bigger shoe size, they tend to feel like it looks clumpy or just really like big. But I think it all depends on what you wear them with, to be honest. So that is why they are on my list. These next pieces, so jeans. You guys know I love my wide leg jeans, and I know skinny jeans are back in. Some people are loving that, some people are hating that. I don't mind skinny jeans. I still have 2 solid pairs that I keep in my wardrobe all the time. But these being a straight fit long leg. Now, first things first to mention super quickly, they are styled with metallic shoes. Metallics are in. If you don't know, now you know, they are in, especially silver. For me, I'm definitely a gold girl. So I wouldn't go crazy and buy a lot of silver pieces because it's just not what I would naturally gravitate towards. But I had to make mention, I've seen a lot of styling with metallics, especially silver, which is a trend in itself. But these trousers, I thought they were so lovely. I love the fact that they're a straight leg. long as well. So I like the fact that they've mentioned they're a long length, because for me, I would definitely say my legs are the longer part of my body. So I need that length essentially. So yeah, these I thought were really, really nice. I actually like this color, sort of like the combination of the blue and the denim as well. I thought that was a really nice touch. So I added this to my list. $35.99 I think for jeans are quite good. I have bought some Zara jeans that have lasted me absolute ages. Like I still have them now. So if you find the right fit, they can really be a great piece to have. So that's why I've got these, and I've really got my eye on the black and this color as well, because I like the true sort of like blue denim. I just realized I probably should turn my screen brightness up. So next piece. Now, we all know the double face jackets have been a thing autumn winter, and obviously it's always a good time to buy your stuff out of season. Yes, we're still in winter, so don't get me wrong, but I think if you want to make the consideration of pieces that you want to get a lot of wear out of, we're still in the season now, so it could be good to get it. Or obviously you could wait to summer, they'll probably reduce the prices anyway. But say all of that to say, I think I have my coats and my jackets that I want for this season, so I kind of think I'm done. However, I did see this and I was like, this I think is really, really nice because of the color. So for someone like me, I have something like this in black already, and I'm not like a fashionista, but there are definitely times where I put an outfit together and black is just too harsh or too dark of a color for the outfit. So I thought having something like this is a really, really good piece. You can see it's got the lining all through it as well. It looks like it's going to keep you warm, which if I'm honest is always the first and only consideration, or one of the only considerations you should be making, because we're here for the fashion, we're here for the vibes, but you do need to be warm. So I thought this would be a really, really good piece to have, and it's in a camel color. Now if I was to do sizing, I usually pick up my coats in a large, like my coats and jackets in a large. And I think I'll do this for this as well. So that would be that piece. Now, I am such a fan of this item. I think it's so weird because I don't think it's very like typical me, but I do think it's really, really nice. So it comes in ooh, it's a navy blue. Huh, but I really like the gray. So as you can see, it's a sort of jacket, more of like a crop sort of version, definitely given more like formal, dressier, but I think this is so nice. I really like the grey and the green actually. I think that's a really lovely combination. It is a bit cropped, and I actually think it's a bit of a nod to the bomber jacket. Bomber jackets are equally quite in. Again, in my trends video, I mentioned this. It's kind of like a derivative of the utility trend that we're seeing a lot of. So I think the bomber jacket is a nice item to have, but this is like a nod to that. It's like a more structured, formal version of a bomber jacket. There is one that Zara released actually, but I'm not a fan. I'll show you that, guys, if I do remember to do so, but I'm not a huge fan of that one. Let's actually do that now because I will forget. I know a lot of people have mentioned it and they like it, but like, what do you guys think? Like, looking at it, I do think it's nice. It's in a navy, as you can see, but yeah, I'm not feeling it. But yeah, either way, bomber jackets are in, so that could be something you might like the look of. Where were we? So another piece, this top, I've actually got this top, so this is me more so telling you guys before you actually see me do it in a haul or a styling video. I have picked up this top. I did size up actually, so I picked it up in a medium and a large, and I prefer the large because as I mentioned, I like my clothes to be a bit more freer on me. So I know they had it in the nude. I guess the nude is gone. But this is a really cute top, definitely different. I love the fact that they're showing how you could wear it differently as well, because it's obviously more of like a spring summer top with like it being strapless and sort of like off the shoulder, bandeau style, so to speak. I think if you've got the right shirt or the right sort of long sleeve top to wear underneath it, it could be really, really nice to work with your layers. So that is another piece that I would tell you guys, but I've definitely got, and it is really, really cute. Price wise, I'm not mad at it. $25.99 I think is okay, because I think there's different ways you could work it and sort of wear it. Next piece. Now this I'm technically showing you guys because I believe the one I showed you from H&M might be out of stock. So this is a really good alternative. Knee-high flat boots. I love my ones from H&M. They're more of that chunky sole, which you can kind of see here. Mine are a bit chunkier than this. They're more of like that, like almost like a platform, double platform situation. But I thought these would be a really good one to show you. I'm someone who has chunky calves and chunky legs in general, so finding boots that I think fit my calf and fit my silhouette and my legs is a bit harder sometimes. So I thought this would be a really good one to show you guys. Boots, I think, are just investment pieces. They are staples. They are shoes you will wear again and again, year in, year out. So it is worth spending a little bit more money on them. For me, I would say if you are not against wearing leather, then definitely invest in a leather piece. But of course, there are so many alternatives on the market that aren't leather, so you can definitely look into that as well. These do have a zip. That's the difference between the ones I have and the ones from, the ones from H&M, you just have to pull them up, whereas these do have a zip, but they're really, really nice to style. As you can see, whether it's a mini skirt, maxi skirt, trousers, jeans, like you can honestly wear them with so many things. So I thought that was a really good piece to mention. This next one, even though I mentioned I pretty much have all my jackets for the season, I thought this was a great one to mention again because I really love the color. I've said to you guys before, but if you are new here, something I would say is, even though I wear a lot of neutrals, where I would bring a bit more color and a bit more fun into my outfits, especially in the autumn winter season, is in my coats and jackets. Now I say that, and this is obviously a neutral shade, but I don't have a lot of neutrals. And I thought this was really nice. So you've got the camel sort of like puffer jacket. The only thing is I don't know if I would be a fan of the material because I've got two different puffers from Zara actually in different materials. One is more like a faux leather, the other one's like a standard jacket, puffer jacket you would expect. So this one being rubberized, I can kind of think of how it would be, but I'm not 100% sure. I love the fact that it has a hood. Again, someone like me who has a dog, having coats like this is just really, really easy to fling on and just get out of the house. And as I said, I do love the fact that it's actually in this neutral tone. You've got the pockets, you've got the drawstring detail on the bottom there too. And I just think it's a really nice piece overall. So yeah, when I saw that, I was like, straight away the color drew me in, but I just thought it would be a good piece to have as well. Now, I mentioned this coat, or I'm adding it to my list because I think it's a great piece. However, I don't think the silhouette was for me. When I bought this, I actually bought it and returned it. It just seemed really wide on the sleeves. And even though I'm someone who likes my coats to, like I get my coats in a large. So for example, all the jackets and coats I would get in a large. It just didn't suit me. However, it's a gorgeous coat. So I was like, let me add it to the list because I think it could be really useful to one of you lovely people out there. It is a wool blend. Let me just double check the composition again. 75% wool, so it's gonna keep you warm. And as I said, it is really nice. It feels great. It had a great weight to it, but it just didn't suit me silhouette wise. This oversized jacket. So I don't know if I added both of these actually. Oversized jacket, but I actually also love the skirt. So oversized jacket is something that I've already got in my wardrobe, but I think it's another great piece to have in general. I have mine from Misguided. I think I bought it like 3 or 4 years ago now and it's still doing me well. So I saw this and I was like, this is a really good, well, I won't say a dupe, but it's a really similar one to the one I have. I also really love the skirt because it is a skort. And I know minis are still in. That trend has not gone anywhere. Even though it's colder now, the minis have stuck around. But the reason I like this one in particular is because the actual skort, you can't tell it's a skort, which I think is actually nice. Sometimes I don't like the fact that skorts look like shorts at the back. So I thought that was a nice one. But yeah, so both that and the leather jacket, well, faux leather jacket, I thought was a really nice one. Last few bits then, this tote bag. I love the fact that it's a croc. As you guys know, or maybe you don't know, I've said before, when it comes to leather or faux leather pieces, I really, really like the croc effect. So this one, of course, you can have your initials put on it, which is again a really nice touch. It looks like it's a great size. They have it in 2 different colors. Oh, that's really nice actually. But I'd probably, it's the black one I would get if anything. So yeah, you can have your initials on it. And I just thought it was a really nice piece in general. Funny enough, they've styled it with the coat I've just shown you, this one, but it's in a different color. So in case you're not a fan of the darker tones, they do have the light ones as well. And then last few bits, so jewelry. It's so annoying because all of these are new in, but the girlies have snatched them up already. So for example, these earrings I thought were gorgeous. I know silver is actually in, but gold has my heart forever. So I saw these and I thought they were a really nice statement piece. You guys know I love my jewelry. This dress, stunning. Again, this is actually 2 items that I'm showing you. So the shoes, again, is a nod to the metallic trend, but I absolutely adore this dress. Tube, it's got the slit at the back as well. You can't see it, it's showing you the shoes. The shoes are gorgeous, but I'm not a huge fan of strappy heels, but I thought because they come in the blue and the pink, I just know someone will love these. But I just want to show you the actual dress because, oh, that dress just has my heart. I don't know if it will let me show you guys or if I have it in my list already. This one, yeah. So cute. I love the slit. I love the fact that it's a tube dress. Could definitely like style this up again with a shirt or just like layering it with a turtleneck or some form of knitwear underneath. I'm skipping over pieces as well. So I'll get back to dress in a second. This skirt I thought was really nice because the maxi length trend is still very much in. The denim pieces that you'll see, as I mentioned in my trends video, there's a lot of ways that people are wearing denim, whether it's the double denim, so like the Canadian tuxedo, triple denim, like they have shoes here that are like, it's a lot. But I thought this was a really nice one because obviously it's not in a typical denim color that you'd expect, but it still has that like more mid-axi length. And I just thought this would be quite nice to dress up and dress down. Definitely get away with wearing it very like casually if you were to like tuck your t-shirt in or something. But all in all, I just thought it was a really nice piece. So that was the next one. This bag I thought was random. But this is what I mean about denim being in at the moment. The reason why I mentioned this bag or added it to the list is because I think it's a great way to introduce different textures and elements to your outfit without breaking the bank, or without like with having something that you won't essentially use. So the bag is a bit pricey though, because I don't think it's a particularly big bag. But this is the denim version. They do have it in black as well, which literally looks like a dumbbell. Not a dumbbell, sorry, a kettlebell. And yeah, so this is a denim one. And it's cute. Not really me, because I'm not a huge fan of how it opens. I'm just not a huge fan, so there's that. But again, I thought it would be super cute for someone. And then this one. So as I said, guys, this was me just shopping Zara online and just like picking pieces that literally caught my eye. This is in a tights fabric, which I'm just like, what does that even mean? Like, obviously we have tights, we know what tights feel like, but how's that gonna work without being super see-through? But anyway, they've obviously styled it as a dress here, which kind of just makes me think the bandeau style dress, like that sort of tube dress, is very in. So this is what the skirt looks like. Now, the only reason why I'm like, is because I think it's just gonna show everything, like all your lumps and bumps. So I don't know how I feel about it, but I did add it to my list because I thought it could be a really nice piece. Like, it could be one of those ones, like if it works, it works. And then the last few bits to show you. So I've got these. This cord set I absolutely adore. I really like the top actually, because again, I think it could be really nice to wear in the summertime, but you could definitely layer it up as well. Cargos are, as I mentioned, similar to like bomber jackets. The cargos are still in. Definitely a nod to like the utility trend, using like pockets and like details to basically create new garments and just like different looking pieces. So I really like this cord set. That is a denim dress that has been out of stock. You guys snatched it up way too quick. So got my eye on that as well. And these are the skirts that I mentioned earlier. And then last but not least, so these bracelets, I want to start here because as I mentioned, jewelry is definitely something that is in, but these bracelets, it's just so nostalgic for me because I used to wear so many bracelets and bangles when I was younger. So I think this is really nice. Interesting that it's in gold rather than silver, but nevertheless, as I mentioned, I'm someone that wears a lot of gold, so there's that. This dress I think is gorgeous. Now, this is one of the ways where I said you could definitely go into a trend. So if, for example, denim, obviously we all have jeans and typical denim like that, but I thought this was a really nice way for me to incorporate a trend like that, but have a piece that I can wear beyond the trend. So I really like the versatility and overall look of this dress because it also has the belt loops. So if you want to add some accessories, a belt to the center, cinch yourself in, I thought that would be a really nice touch. Sizing wise, I'd probably go for a large in this because I don't know how stretchy it is. I could see if it has any elastane in it. 2% elastane, so there's some give, but I'll probably get a large just so it kind of fits me well and comfortably. And then last but not least, if we're talking about staple pieces and classics, a shirt, poplin shirt, a voluminous poplin shirt to be specific on this one. And for me, I know I don't gravitate to my shirts a lot, so I wouldn't break the bank when it comes to purchasing a shirt. My main considerations would be the silhouette, the cut, how it fits on me. But something like this I think is really nice because it does have like the sort of dip hem effect. But I think it would be nice depending on your height. I'm like 5'7". It could be really nice with like some thigh-high boots. You could definitely wear like a mini skirt or a skirt underneath to kind of give yourself, you know, some coverage. But I think it would be nice to kind of have it like more oversized and then wear it with some like nice boots or heels and kind of dress it up like that. So guys, those are all the bits that I've shopped with regards to Zara and the new in pieces. As I've mentioned, I typically go to the new in and then the must-haves, and I kind of pick like what I'm vibing with, what I like the look of from there. I do really like the functionality of the list. So if I share my screen again, when you go into the app, if you pick any item, what you can actually do is go to like the top right hand corner. It's a bit annoying because I've got the dark mode, so it's not easy to see. But if you tap roughly around that top right hand corner, you can see it saves it into your list. Now, the great thing as well now for you guys, as I've mentioned, check the description box. I can literally share that list with you guys. So if I go to my favorites, my list is there. So what I'm thinking is, depending on how you guys actually like this, I could just be creating a new list for essentially as we go through the month. So one for January, March, well, February, March, and so on and so forth. In my shopping basket then, very quickly, I really like the skirts, so that's there. Love the denim dress. Really want to try the tights skirt, and I also really love the green dress as well. So those are the 4 things that I've added to my basket. And yeah, so obviously you can expect to see some of these items, I don't know if I'd say in a haul or in like a styling video, but you can expect them to see them on me very soon, because I do know part of the reason you guys like hauls is to be able to see it on the person. So I'm not eradicating that. That will be back very, very soon. I'm hoping you guys have enjoyed the video. Let me know what your thoughts are. If you've liked this style, definitely leave a comment. I can do this for H&M, Mango, all the different stores that I shop at typically, and let you know what I'm adding to my list, what I'm purchasing. But yeah, guys, until my next one, Sunday, 7 p.m. Ooh, this one. Stay well, stay blessed, good vibes only, and I will hope to see you guys soon. Bye.